So, I'm back. I mean, most people don't even know that I left, so we can save that. Back to a new video on my channel, on the best self improvement channel you will ever find. I hope that was correct. I did not do a video for a long time. I think it's like 2 months ago that I really recorded something. If you watch my last video that was about meditation, that was pre recorded. So, there was a time skip. I will not talk why, this, that. I will give you maybe a short brief. Um, I was lazy. I had a lot of problems privately, but now I'm back on track and motivated to put out content for you guys and girls, maybe. I don't think so, but would be nice. So, yeah, to put out content for you guys, talk about what I'm doing now and how I will become the next Bruce Wayne in real life. You will see. But that's not the topic for today. Today's start of a new series. I don't know how to call it. It's basically me talking about random topics. I know it sounds boring, and if you're not interested, you can click away. But if you stay, thank you. Yeah, what does it mean? Me talking about random topics. Of course, I will not talk about politics or I don't know, like how the weather is in my country. It has some self improvement connection, let's say, but it's not something I can really make a video about properly. You will see it if you watch this video now and the videos in the future what I'm really talking about. It will be very obvious, I hope so. So, the topic for today is, and that's also the title of the video, you have no choice besides becoming great. Let it sink in. And why I'm thinking that or why that's my opinion, I will talk about and some other stuff. By the way, these videos are very raw. I mean, in general, my YouTube videos are not very much edited, but I believe I will not do any cuts. I will keep it as it is. If you don't like it, I understand. But the point of these videos is to be raw and authentic as it is. So I have no script. I don't know, like doing nothing in my room. Was like, I will record a video and talk about it. So there's no pointers. I don't have a structure. I will simply talk. I don't even know how long it will go. I hope not that long. But yeah, sit back and enjoy it. And maybe I can make you think about certain stuff. So back to the title and back to the topic. You have no other choice than becoming great. What I mean with that is, I mean, for everyone, I talk to people that are a little bit into self improvement or in the community for a longer time. I think I don't care if you're like on the David Goggins side of things where everything is really extreme and you're a piece of shit and you are lazy as fuck if you don't wake up at 4 a.m. and run a half marathon on one leg, motherfucker. Like on that side, or you're on this other side with go to the mirror and tell yourself you are enough 10 times. Like, both of them are like two sides of the same coin, you could kind of say. I mean, the goal of self improvement for all of us is to improve ourselves. And there is no measurement to how much someone wants to improve. I will talk about that now for a bit to make my point a little bit later on. When I was like 16, 17, I had the big gym phase. So I went 6 times, and this kind of radicalized me on the gym side, like this typical gym bro attitude, like you need to work out a lot, you need to work out hard. There is only maximizing your muscle gains. I did not, everything else, like going to the gym for health reasons or for fun even, was for me like disgusting. Let's put it that way, disgusting. And let's I don't want to put, I don't know, I don't want to drag people I know from real life. Maybe they will see this. How can I know someone. I knew, I'm knowing this person I have met in my life before. Yeah, started to go to the gym, and their goals was very. To be honest, I thought, what a pussy. Put it simply, I was like, how can you be such a pussy? Because the person talked about, yeah, I only want to lose a little bit weight on my belly and, get a little bit fit. For me, in my head, it made no sense to even have this attitude. Why the fuck would you waste your time? That's precious, by the way. Waste your precious time to go to the gym and fuck around for 30 minutes 3 times a week to only lose a little bit of belly fat. What's that? Like, eat less. That's how I was thinking. I was like getting triggered by that. And nowadays I can see other gym people getting very triggered about certain training methods. I mean, yeah, that's another topic. So for me, it was, you do it like my dad has said something to me since I'm a child, and that is in my head. If you do something, do it correctly. Means do it fully. No half hard shit, no 50%. You do it with your full attention and the best way you can do it. That's what I learned from my dad. I also learned a lot of bad stuff from my dad, but that's also something for the future. So now back to the title again, like, you have no other choice than becoming great. Because I told you that story because I had this attitude as a teenager. Then later on in my life, I got soft. I would not say soft, but I think the mix between depression and other financial bad situations kinda let me reflect about a lot about my. Boy, is it again? I did not get soft. I was more mentally, not in the best spot. So I reflected a lot about my past self, and I found out, damn, I was a kind of an asshole to people and not really helpful. And then I had this phase where more about love, care. Let's say there was a point where I understood that person I talked earlier about, like where I said, I see where he's coming from. I mean, he wants to improve. At least he's doing something. This, that, blah, 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 blah. Now I changed my mind again. I feel like Hamza with changing my mind so often. But the difference between me and Hamza is, by the way, that my changes took years, not every 3 months. By the way, I'm only joking. I don't want any beef with anyone. Please. Not now. Maybe in the future. I have some people I would like to insult, but that's also again for something else. Back focus. I want, I want to tell you guys straight. I don't want to say that what I believe is the right thing for everyone. And it's kind of weird to say I talking from a neutral perspective because of course I'm a little bit biased. So don't take everything I say, like literally, but I would talk about it from a third person. I would kind of try to remove myself from this opinion, or let's say from myself, from a neutral perspective, like as a NPC, as a average human being with no life experience, or like an alien that studies human beings. You know, you watching this video, if you watch this video, I know you're lazy. You have goals you're not working for. You're probably playing a video game right now, next watching the video. Or you're on the toilet on your phone scrolling and was like, oh, this guy looks kind of funny, let's see what he's talking about. You had ambitious goals in the past and you throw it away for other stuff. You're eating like shit, Your body hurts. Why does it hurt? Because you don't move your body. You do nothing. Every day is the same. You wake up, and it's not like you have a routine. It's like it's only the same actions happen. You wake up, brush your teeth, I hope, eat some shitty breakfast, even if you do that, but some people don't, skip it completely. You are stressed, go to work, go to school, same thing, go home, play with your friends, video games, or you, I don't know, jerk off to some weird shit you saw on Reddit. And it's like a cycle. Then you watch this type of videos and they motivate you. They remind you of, oh, wait a minute, I had something bigger, something I really wanted to accomplish. And then you are motivated. You do so, you do 10 push ups, you make a plan for tomorrow. And then tomorrow happens and you are like, oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, it's Wednesday, I should start on a Monday. Oh, it's the 14th of April, I should start on the 1st of the month. Or any other excuse you're using. And I was like that too. I mean, I'm probably right now still a little bit like that. I'm kind of cocky now because I have a little streak going for myself. Now I can point with the finger at other people. I'm joking, by the way. You should not point with your finger at other finger with at. You should not point with your finger at other people. You know what I try to say. Now I lost a little bit what I wanted to say. No, yeah, you're kind of in a weird space, and I feel you. I was like that too. I'm still, again, probably that dickhead is still inside me. No homo. So, what made me change? What drives me now? Because my problem was the last years, I was searching for my mission, for my purpose. I don't know why I do this. Like for this one event that pushes me over the edge, like this one dream I will find, and this will motivate me to wake up early, to be this and become the best version of myself. And I can tell you one thing, I did not find it. I did not find it. There is stuff I would like to accomplish. There is some stuff that motivates me. There is some stuff I really have in my head, and I have a certain vision. But this shit never made me wake up at 4 a.m. This shit never made me do my stuff I should need to do. It was not enough. Of course, you will have a camp of people saying, but if you will find the right thing, good. If you have something in your life that's so motivational for you to keep you pushing, congrats. But there is a big part of people that don't have it. Like, you want to tell me that the guy that's 40 years old and works in a job he doesn't like and he has not high qualifications, he kind of fucked up. Like, you want to tell me he only needs to find this one thing to change his life around? No, the problems are way bigger than that. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. A lot of people don't grow up and have this one sport they play or have this one hobby. Some of you guys that don't even have friends. I don't mean it in an insulting way, but you know, some people really don't have something, don't have a vision. They can't even imagine themselves being successful. Some people are even forced, like forced into certain situations. They can't study what they wanted, they can't work what they really wanted, and now maybe they have responsibilities and they can't throw it away. So telling people you need to define this one thing or there is this one thing out there, it's like the same with a girlfriend. Like, I don't believe in this concept of one soulmate. The world is way too big for that. I mean, technically speaking, how high are the chances that your soulmate, that one person that's perfect for you, it lives even in the same city as you? It's very small. Even in the same country, even continent could be difficult. So the whole point of my saying is, it's a mindset thing. And why do I say you have no choice than becoming great? If you realize it, and I hope you will realize it at the end of the video, things will start to click for you very easily. So, let's unpack the package, You have no choice. You don't have it. Simple as that. Everything you see, like on social media, even social media itself, the food you eat, the movies nowadays that get produced, the series, the news, everything you see and consume is there to take your attention away from this sentence or from this realization, to distract you. Very simple as that. To distract you. And now people will probably think about distract me from what? How shitty your life really is. For real. Even if you live like in a first world country, how shitty your life is. And I need to put it in the most, I need to say it like it is. No girls like you. No women are interested in you. Like literally, they don't even look at you. They don't even think you're ugly. You're irrelevant. You're a ghost. You don't have any cool hobbies. Your lifestyle is boring as fuck. Before you come and say, yeah, but I play video games. That's not a hobby. It's an addiction. It's a distraction. Don't fool yourself. It's like saying I watch porn as a hobby. That's not a hobby. So, you have so much problems going on. Maybe your childhood was fucked up. Maybe you don't have a good relationships with your parents. There is so much stuff I could unpack now, even from my own life, but we don't have the time for that. So telling you right now, your life is a mess. If your life would not be a mess, you would not even click this video. Like, don't come at me. This type of videos, I don't think are very much entertaining. So you have something inside you screaming for change, but you distract yourself so much you don't find it. And now let's come back. Why you have no choice to become great? You need to become great. It's very simply. Every day passes and it will only get worse. You don't need a reason to be strong or physically fit, let's say. For example, going to a boxing gym. Some people will say, why should I go? I don't want to fight, or I'm not interested, or I don't like violence. It's not about becoming the next Mike Tyson and punching people in the face for a living. It's about what if there is a situation you could use that. Or you need to protect someone. Maybe not even in the violence way. You need the confidence sometimes. You need to have this, I stand for myself and I will give my opinion even when people get aggressive. Dealing with aggressive people or being intimidated. If you go to the boxing gym and you know you can knock out the motherfucker, you don't get that intimidated by people anymore. You jump out of your comfort zone. It's not about the protecting alone, it's about preparing you for stuff. I use the boxing gym as an example. You need to go and do sports. You need to move your body. You need to eat good food. I mean, we human beings have a certain type of needs. We need some type of accomplishments. We need some, even if it sounds funny, we need a reason to wake up. To be honest, it sounds crazy to say it like that. You could remove 40% of the people. Like Thanos died, the life would not change because most people are not that important. Because they don't do anything. I don't talk about jobless people. I talk about people that are not even good at the job they do for 40 hours a week. Or they are lonely guys, they only play video games and are on Reddit and putting shitty reviews on enemies. Like they don't contribute to society. They don't contribute to themselves. We have so many people being suicidal. By the way, if you are suicidal, get help. YouTube is not your friend. People on the internet are not your therapists. Get help. But again, So if you're like me and you had a kind of shitty life, I don't want to cry about it, but if you had a kind of shitty life, you don't have the luxury of hitting the switch, being lucky. Your dad has connections. You don't have that. You need to build up everything by yourself. And I know why I realized why so many people struggle with working hard and being disciplined. Because they don't want to take the responsibility. I know that a certain percentage of you guys even think it's unfair that you need to put so much effort to get stuff other people get for only existing. I would say women are the best example. Of course, if I tell you you need to have a good style, you need to be interesting, you need to be confident, you need to be physically fit, you need to be financially kind of settled to get a 7 out of 10, let's say, or 8 out of 10. And of course, you look around and you see guys that don't put any effort into that. The natural ability carries them, and you think it's unfair. I get you. And you can take this example with school, you can take this with work, or you can take this with success in life. That you think it's kind of unfair. Why I need to put the double shift to, like, I need to have Michael Jordan work ethic to be a starter, but not like even an all-star, like a starter, so I can even be able to play the game. But I need to work like Michael Jordan. I don't get the 6 rings, 6 finals MVP, gold status, billionaire. I get like only the opportunity to play. And you think it's unfair. It is. But what do you want to do? Cry? Continue? Believe me, especially if you're younger, like under 20, time flies and you will regret a lot of things. You will only regret stuff you did not do. I mean, that's so common. I don't need to even talk much about it, but that's how it is. That's how it is, really. You will regret the things you did not do. You have no choice. You need to become great. You need. Like, let's put it that way. Let's say your life is shitty, complete, like mess, everything, I don't know. I don't want to give examples because maybe I could offend people that kind of feel, Okay, we all imagine a shitty life, or a person we say, okay, his or her life is very shitty. I don't want to be in that. Imagine that's your life. Which choice you have? Exactly, no choice. You're a victim. Victim of your own failures, victim of your own victimhood. You're a victim. Life pushes you around, you can do nothing against it. Everything bad that will happen to you will hit you 2 or 3 times more because you're not prepared. You have no infrastructure. You have no, nothing. You're even negative. So if your mom dies, can you even afford the funeral if your parents would die? Probably not. Would you even know what to do? Are you even mentally kinda ready to take it? And no. I mean, I don't want to say you can be completely ready, but you know what I mean. So, I will put it to 2 options. Continue. Search for this one thing that will maybe motivate you. Or instead of searching, start with doing. Because even the Michael Jordan example, having Michael Jordan work ethic is better. It's better to be a piece of shit with Michael Jordan work ethic than being a piece of shit with a piece of shit work ethic. I don't think that's like complicated. I don't think like I really like exposed the secrets of universe saying that. Don't get me like that I'm like, hey guys, I found out something. Never. I mean, Bruce Lee, this famous quote about, I don't want to watch it. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. That's basically it. For what are you waiting? And since I thought about it and made this realization, like, yeah, I have no other choice than having Michael Jordan work ethic because I need to improve my life. I need to change it. I don't like it. I need to change it. So then I go, then if I want to change it, let's strive for greatness. Why not? I mean, now we get a little bit motivational, even if I don't like this shit. Do you even understand how much potential is inside you? Even if you're like, let's say, bad at school, overweight, ugly, no bitches, video games, porn, junk food, like maybe a drug addict, poor, live in the basement of your mom, like everything bad at you. And everyone treats you like shit. Even your parents, even the teachers, the students, everyone. Even if I would see you on the street, it would be like, damn, judge you heavily. But now, do you even realize how much potential you have? Do you understand it? Do you get it? Did you did you ever had a moment where you could feel it or see the glimpse of it? I believe everyone has this one moment where they could see the glimpse of their potential. But even if you did not, let me tell you, you have great potential. Great. Everyone. I don't want to say, and that's very important, that you will become a millionaire or that you will be a goat in anything. And that's not what life is about. You need also some sort of luck. You need also some sort of opportunities. If you live in a, I don't know, like island with no connection to the outside world, then congrats for watching the video, by the way. But you know what I try to say is like, there's a lot more about success than hard work. But it's more about that you wake up, look in the mirror, and be fucking proud of yourself. And when you are old, I hope you get old. When you're old, you think back and be like, you know what? At least I tried. At least I looked how far I can go. I mean, let's say life is a mountain. I know this example got overused a lot. Sorry for that. Let's say life is this big mountain, Mount Everest. Let's say that's life. Some people are on the top of it. And some people are on the top, fall down, die. Then you have people even dying at the beginning. You have all sorts of combinations. The point is, what's better? Freeze your ass off at the bottom, dying at the bottom, or at least try, like, get rich or die trying, it's kind of silly to use a 50-cent quote for that, but to try to climb the mountain, see how far you can go. And you will surprise yourself. I know you will surprise yourself, and you will surprise the people around you. Like, stop. I sound like Anthony Robbins, like, this power of law. I hate these people, but stop putting these limitations on yourself. Stop. I can't get no girls. That's a lie. It's practically impossible. Of course, we can do a little bit cheating, but you know what I mean? Like, stop with that and realize that's something you need to get in your head. You don't need a reason to become Michael Jordan. You don't need to find this one thing. You need to get going, because life will throw shit at you, and it's better to be prepared for that shit instead of not. You will, let's say, you will get punched in the oh fuck. Sorry. Let's say you will get punched in the face. Or someone will fight you. Some random guy. Can happen anytime. It will happen. You get a letter, hey, yo, when I see you, it's on. And it's true, I don't know. You would probably start to train fighting. And it's the same with life. There is so much shit that could go on and happen. So much shit you can't even control. Please be prepared. And that's it. That's for me nowadays the biggest motivation. Simply being prepared. I have some stuff again, and I believe you have it too, but that was not enough. I am sick and tired of getting shit thrown at me, and I can't do nothing against it. And every time I blame the shit or life throwing shit at me, but I realized it's my fault because I know since a young age this will happen. That's not like something, and that's not something only happening to me. It's my responsibility to kind of like take the shit and throw it back. But I'm not doing it because I never learned how to throw shit. I don't know why I'm getting too detailed about this example, but I hope you know what I try to say. Stop being a bitch. Simple. Stop being a dickhead. You know what you need to do. You know it. I know it. We know we don't need a special reason. But we want to create this story of a hero from zero to hero where this one thing happened, or you lay down in your bed and you had this dream and after that everything goes well. Fuck that. We are not in a Disney movie. We are in real life. Touch some grass. Go out. Do it. Simply do it. Like this Nike slogan, just do it. For real. You don't need a special reason. Do you need a special reason to brush your teeth? I mean, I could give so many examples. You don't need to. Do you need to have a purpose to wipe your ass after shitting? No. So, please. Especially if you're in a shitty position, you need to become great. I talked about, hey, you need to put this much effort to be middle class. And even if it sounds not fancy, at least middle class, at least you're a starter in the NBA instead of, I don't know, being homeless. You know what I talk about, like, okay, you're not the GOAT, but at least you're not on the bottom of people, especially if you have experienced how it is to be treated like that. Then, you know. So stop being a bitch and do the things you need to do. You don't need a special reason. Again, I'm recognizing I'm repeating myself. So, to finish it off, I know it sounds cocky. I mean, I hope. Oh, fuck that. You know what? In 3 years, this video will have aged very well from my side. That's how much I can tell you. I don't want to talk too big, but I'm very confident that this video... oh man, now I need to get the voice. I know that this video will age very well from my side. So, let's see, So thank you for watching this. If you watched all of it, comment Ninja Turtle. If you watched the full video, so I know you watched it. Give a like, a subscribe, to push the channel a little bit, to make me famous, so I can make products you're not interested in and selling it to you, and So thank you for watching again. Send that shit to your grandma and see you.